LEGO 2K Drive is an open-world driving game which absolutely reeks at first impressions. The main menu is overflowing with manipulative live service money grubbery. There are countless sub-menus with dozens of options which effectively let you disable all the game design if you can even figure out what each toggle does. And the writing? Ooh boy, it sure is trying really hard. Really hard. It wants to borrow the LEGO Movie's postmodern wit, but lacks the drive or spark, and so all of its jokes are just things like, haha, time for the tutorial, am I right guys? There's also loads of overstimulating visual clutter, and a ton of whoop whoop bling ding ching ching sound effects that basically make it feel like you're playing a slot machine for children. Fortunately, when you get into the game proper, things are alright. Aggressively alright. Optimally acceptable. All of the genre staples have been adapted admirably into a kid-friendly format. You've got your racing rivals, your car customization, your drifting, boosting, power sliding weapon items, and a lot of surprisingly fun driving minigames. LEGO 2K Drive doesn't particularly excel at any of these inclusions, but it is good enough. You have to pay attention during races, however little, the handling feels smooth but not lenient enough to diminish challenge, and it's all rather charming. Almost sinisterly so, but that's perhaps just my cynicism taking the wheel. I'm a brazenly big fan of both LEGO games and driving games, so my standards are likely somewhat sub, but I was genuinely impressed by the vibrant, varied locales, each with their own parodical personality, and I was doubly taken aback by the cavalcade of creative challenges, which frankly outstripped the actual racing in value. Why would I drive around an admittedly gorgeous track for a few laps when I could instead be dodging mines, racing along a slippery garden hose, or punting balls into their abyssal oblivion? You can do so much more with driving than just racing, and LEGO 2K Drive demonstrates that excellently. But at the end of the day, regardless of how positively I may feel, this is a pretty predatory experience. It places much emphasis on entertaining and appealing to children, then leverages that appeal to sell said children loads of lamentable live service sludge. For what it's worth, the game seems to be fully playable offline, but you have to make an account with 2K to even use the in-game store. Or, you could just buy something which isn't trying to prey on psychological gaps to sell you digital junk.